Welcome back to the Figure Kit Garage full of resin heads and kit builders. Brent Krug with the first of two out-of-the-box reviews. The kit you see in front of you in the bag comes from Mr. George Stevenson at BlackHeart Models. Got a couple kits in from him today. And the first, they're both out of his MicroMania line. And for those of you that know George, he has expanded this line hand over fist over the last several years. Numerous offerings of all different characters from, oh Lord, TV, movies, comic books, history, you name it, he's done it. And these two are no exception. The first one we're going to take a look at is a kit sculpted by Ryan Gunther in 1/7 scale, and this is Morticia. We'll take her out of the bag, and if anybody knows Tish, knows that she had a husband named Gomez and a very unique family all her own. Very, very beautiful likeness sculpted by Ryan. This kit is 6 inches tall with the base when fully completed, and it retails for $25 plus $12 shipping and handling. These MicroMania busts, for those of you just getting into the figure kit hobby or who have been into it for a long time, they're not shelf queens. They're not going to take up a whole heck of a lot of room. You could probably line up about, oh gee whiz, maybe 10 or 15, maybe even 20, on a shelf, and give them equal amount of space so they can get their just due in the spotlight for every single one. But the likeness to Tish is absolutely amazing. Even the detailing on her dress, I hadn't seen that. This is Virginia's kit. I didn't even know there was that much detailing on that dress to begin with. But Ryan did a beautiful job capturing that. A lot of nice detail to paint in. But Morticia was I think she was one of the very first MicroMania pieces that George had. I could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. But he has her listed under Scream Queens along with Lily Munster and Vampira. So if you're interested in this one, check out BlackHeartModels.com. You'll find it under the MicroMania tab listing on the website. Again, George Stevenson's customer service, as always, is absolutely amazing. This wasn't scheduled to arrive until Monday. It shipped out on Wednesday, and I got it today. So thank you very much, George, for getting this out to Virginia. She really loves it, and I can guarantee she's probably going to wind up getting the Lily as well as the Vampira. And there were a few other MicroManias she wanted as well, like the Medusa, which all these MicroMania busts, as small as they are, they have fantastic detail, and that's not stretching it. It is absolutely the 100% truth. The second kit from BlackHeart released a little bit ago, and this is Bo the Heiress. She comes from a certain galaxy very far away, so I'm not going to mention her full name. And this kit was sculpted by Joe Simon, and I've reviewed several of Joe's kits that he's done here in the past. And yet again, his talent for digital sculpting is bar none some of the best out there. This is a kit in 6 parts in 1/6 scale. Retails for $60 plus $12 shipping, and she's approximately 6 inches tall with the base. Now, I did not get a base with this one, just a minor oversight on George Stevenson's part. I have no qualms about it. I'm going to do something different with her for a base. So I may need a little bit more room to display her when I'm finished. But we'll take a look at the upper body that Joe did, and Joe got every nuance and detail of this armor and all the accessories that she wears in the series. Just beautifully done. 3D printed, no layer lines at all anywhere that I'll have to deal with. Unlike Mando, I did have a few to deal with on him, as well as Snips, 2 kits that I reviewed last year. But as you can see, the casting on this piece is absolutely flawless. All parts keyed very, very well. Take a look at the left arm. Wrist gauntlet. I'll actually be able to paint this in subsections before I assemble it, so that'll make building it a lot easier. And in the left wrist socket, this really caught me off guard. I had no idea that the left hand and the blaster that she carries was 3D printed. This is a really, really nice surprise. Yet another kit that is a hybrid of not necessarily traditional 3D sculpting, but 3D traditional molding and casting, and to have 3D printed parts included with it. Look at the detail on that. And yeah, I'll have to cut those supports off to make sure she fits properly. Beautifully keyed at the underside of the wrist. No layer lines whatsoever in this print. Just gorgeous. Really well done. As well as the rangefinder for her helmet was also done 3D printed. I'll have to straighten it back out, but that won't be any big deal. And then the right arm and the helmet that she wears in the series. There's detail around the around these areas here. Very hard to see. I'll probably have to etch those in a little bit or paint them and then mask over them and paint the rest of the helmet. Minor layer line inside the visor, but the attention to detail on the right hand matches the detail on the 3D printed left hand with the blaster. Wrist gauntlet detail, beautifully captured. All the little stitching, even the padding on her outfit, and there you can see the markings a little bit better. Just a beautiful, beautiful kit. And then the likeness to the actress that plays Bo in the series. Another fantastic likeness by Joe. Short hair detail, rendered really well. And her headband that she wears, very well captured. And the second series, or second season of the series she appeared in was not the first appearance of this character. She appeared in the animated series, which coincidentally was voiced by the very same actress who plays her in the live-action version. So it was a really nice trick to get the voiceover actress for the character in the animated series to play her in real life. And she did a phenomenal job with this character, translating her from animated to live action. She pulled it off beautifully. I will have to hand paint the logo on her shoulder armor on both sides. Not a big deal that it wasn't 3D sculpted into the armor. That'll be a lot of fun to try and do. If you're interested in either of these kits or any of the other ones that George offers at BlackHeart Models, go on the website. Information will be down below in the comments section. George's kits, ever since he started BlackHeart quite a few years ago, the quality has been bar none, some of the best out there. George's customer service, as I've already said multiple times, top-notch, beyond belief. So I want to thank George Stevenson for getting these kits to me as fast as he did. I'm not sweating the not having a base for Bo. I've already got a few good ideas for that one, and I think they'll really work well. So this has been Morticia and Bo the Heiress. Morticia sculpted by Ryan Gunther. Bo sculpted by Joe Simon. This has been the Figure Kit Garage. Stay tuned because I've got another video coming next. And we're going to be jumping into the world of DC Comics. Finally got my hands on the long-awaited Mobius Models Linda Carter Wonder Woman plastic kit. That's coming up next. Separate video. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Build a kit.